Laura B is me, and today we're watching episode 1 of season 2 of Andor. I am so thrilled that we're here. I am a huge Star Wars fan, and I love how big this universe is, and that we can go from a fun, swashbuckling show into gritty espionage and politicking. This might be my most anticipated show of the year, and that's saying a lot because there's a lot of great series this year. So let's strap in and take a journey to a galaxy far, far away. It feels so good to hear this intro again. 1 year later. Okay, that's cool. Because it's long enough that things have developed, but not so long that it seems like they'll have to spend a lot of time catching us up on what happened during the gap. Ooh. That's a fancy TIE fighter. Is that a Avenger? Ah, yeah. Signer test facility. So that's a prototype. There's our boy.
How's it look?
It's good. It's prep for a test flight in the morning.
She's so nervous.
I'm so nervous.
Jinx.
You're very brave.
Am I? My hand's shaking.
That's so normal. And that's the real bravery, is acting in the face of being afraid.
Who is this? New pilot.
What's that?
She said you were cute.
You receive everything. You can ask what you want.
If I died tonight, was it worth it?
Asking the serious questions right off the bat.
You made this decision long ago. The Empire cannot win. You'll never feel right unless you're doing what you can.
Cassian always knows exactly the right thing to say.
You're coming home to yourself.
And there's a part of me that wonders if he fully believes it yet, or if it's just for her.
I'll see you along the road.
Hopefully that's true. Let's go TIE Fighter heist. Oh no. That's new. Ah, no, buddy, you gotta Y-flip the control. Well, so much for being stealthy. I have such serious flashbacks now to playing TIE Fighter. Well, I guess that's one way to deal with this stormtrooper problem. How long does it take to charge? Come on, Cassian. And those are some TIE Advance on his tail. Well, at least he's sort of got a handle on flying now. We in the clear. It was a great sequence. Oh, that's Will. Are we with our Ferrex crew? Gorst. This has to be a dream or something, right? Yeah.
You're okay. You're okay. You're fine.
That's so hard. I'm glad that she has Brasso. That's the terrible thing about what they did to her, is it never really over when it's over.
He had another dream.
I miss B2 so much. Ooh, Chandrilla. It's so cool to finally see it in live action.
I'm serious.
And I love the tiny details, like the screens in the estate are so similar to the ones in Mon Mothma's apartment.
I feel you lacking, Askin.
Oh, her attaché. Oh, Mon, what do you see? Luthen there? Hey, Val. Can't be because of her, because of course she'd be at the wedding.
Have you seen who's here?
There you are.
Hey,
I love Tay's robe.
very spoilt at the moment.
Are we gonna get the Star Wars version of Bridezilla's?
Mark, I was hoping for a chance to speak.
Is there something urgent?
No. Just looking to catch up.
Put a pin in that for later.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. That's the last one.
Yeah, I'd recognize that gravelly voice anywhere.
Oh dear, you found me.
What are you doing here?
I'm afraid that's a secret.
You told her nothing, I hope.
Well, he's terrible at keeping secrets.
Oh, I've been practicing.
Leia, too.
Sinar confirmed he got away clean.
We should have heard from him by now.
I can't transmit from here, Lucen. I told you when we landed. That's off the table.
Okay, so this is Mina Rao. When we saw it in the trailers, I kind of thought it might be Lethal.
Thirsty?
What?
You've been out here so long, I brought water.
Will was just telling me how thirsty.
It's good to see Bix joking and working. It seems like she's in a much better place than she was last time we saw her, even though she's still having nightmares.
What is it?
I'm not sure.
It's Imperial.
Well, that's ominous.
My father will know.
There's just nowhere they can truly be safe. I wonder where we are.
Porco! You can stop right there.
Ugh.
You've got 15 blasters pointed at you right now.
Don't tell him
Needs to know it.
the number. The actual
Are
number.
you kidding?
Is this an intimidation tactic, or are there really 15 people pointing blasters at him?
No,
Ooh, Krennic right away. Okay.
no record. None of you were here. Nobody puts this in their calendar.
Off the books meeting's never good, though.
Colonel Yularen, Governor Tarkin will be notified by the Emperor at the time of his choosing.
Really? Or is that just a power play by Krennic? Because he hates Tarkin. I can't lie, the Imperial ski chalet is kind of cozy in a sleek and brutalist way. I'd book that conference room.
Chances are, if you've heard that sound before, you've been to the Great Valleys of Gorman. But it's a sure thing, no matter where you are in the galaxy, you've had your eye on something made of Gorman twill.
This is so cool.
Meet the Gorman Spider. The experts have a fancier word, don't they always? The perfect setting for buyers and designers from around the galaxy to tour the showrooms and brokerages.
I love their silent looks of judgment as they try to suss out why they're watching this tourism film.
Gorman is of great interest to the Empire.
Tell us more.
Who are you?
Who is he? He's an impy pilot.
Just do this, please.
Then do it.
That's a stolen ship.
Stolen for who?
For the rebellion.
Whose rebellion?
That's a real question.
Lying anyway. This guy's a test pilot.
I met with the Emperor yesterday. He suggested, I remind you, that the energy initiative remains the centerpiece of his agenda.
Energy initiative.
Stable, unlimited power will transform the galactic economy.
They did not just prequel me my serious Star Wars show.
And it turns out spiders are not the most unique thing in Gorman. Synthetic calcite, calcite alternatives. I mean, the amount of time spent pondering this grubby little bit of rock is sadly astonishing. Now, we've promised delivery in 3 years.
3 years. And it's for BBY, so... yeah, sounds like they were pretty successful pretty quickly.
We will have to control Gorman with a hand firm enough to silence any resistance. And you've been selected to help plan for that possibility.
What's that little shudder, Dedra? Is she thrilled or...
What is that?
No clue.
So how did you get here?
I guess it's my lucky day.
What do you think? Can you fly it?
I don't know. It's all new.
Yeah, there wouldn't be a manual or flight sim for something that experimental.
Is there anything to eat in there?
No.
The extent of our withdrawal may render the planet unstable.
Yeah.
There is a risk of total collapse.
So wasteful.
Relocation would be ideal, but we need to plan for alternatives, all of which will require preparation.
What does relocation sound like? Evacuation. Gotta love when the space Nazis sound exactly like real world Nazis.
You can't teach her if he's dead.
Everything with you is negative.
And who goes first?
Right there. There's our real problem.
These kids are wearing on my nerves.
Argue all you want, but we're all part of the same rebellion.
Your friend was hostile.
We're stealing an Imperial test chip.
For who?
I'm not telling you that.
Yeah.
Who told you?
Yeah, well, you should be more careful.
D. Shambo, Nisus Osar will be our partners from the Ministry of Enlightenment.
Ugh,
Hasn't there always been something slightly arrogant about the Gore?
I don't like that.
Did a dedicated Imperial Naval Inspector really have to die to protect Gorman pride?
We did that.
Propagandists. Kind of the worst.
No, we love the spiders. Oh, it's an image we can build on. Aggressive, unpleasant.
Yeah, we get it. You create a hateful propaganda machine.
The secrecy, the overcharging, mocking Imperial protocols, laughing at us.
Okay.
Even Krennic's like, it's a little bit much.
You let him fly.
If that's the only choice.
Once we're in the air, he's in control. Oh, you're not getting anywhere.
Because you're not letting her concentrate.
So who's really in charge here?
No one. The blind are leading the blind.
Why not have a plague? Or stage some natural disaster?
Oh, gotta love the finger food when you're staging your genocide.
We don't have a large presence on Gorman at the moment.
He's planned for that. We're building a new armory in Palmo.
Excuse me?
Partagaz is like, why don't I know about this?
You're awfully quiet, aren't you?
It's a lot to take in.
Now, some people might not have recovered from an incident like Phoenix.
Is that a threat?
You think you're hard to read? You need to get over that. Now, you have a plan already. You had it before they finished speaking. I want your assessment.
Propaganda will only get you so far. You need Gorman rebels you can depend on to do the wrong thing.
He likes the sound of that.
I was waiting.
Why are anxious droids the cutest droids?
Not for you. Cassian.
Aww. Or B2's always waiting on Cassian.
What are they doing?
An Imperial supply census, it's an audit, a spot check.
If they're checking visas, we have a problem.
He knows that.
No one here's about to let anything happen to you.
I'm glad the community is supporting them, but why do I get the feeling it's not going to be fine? Now Marva.
Nothing from Porco.
I've been down there scrubbing frequencies all day.
What are we looking at?
I'm looking for a drink.
And where are you stationed?
I've been training on Steerguard, but we're all being transferred now.
Really? Where's everyone going?
Luthen always work in the room. Just in case he needs to sabotage wherever that guy's base is.
What are you doing here? Skeldon's a client. We bought a gift for the betrothed. I'm working.
Are we pretending we just met?
No, you've been by the shop.
Yeah, that's true.
Just two single women surveying the prospects.
Val doesn't like the prospects.
You've been avoiding me.
Is everything all right?
I've had some business go south.
Is Marnie joining you?
We're living apart at the moment. So much for the gossiping biddies of Chandrilla.
Genevieve is amazing. She does so much with just her eyes.
It's not what I wanted to talk to you about. I know you said you got my message.
Is there a problem?
Not like that, no.
What kind of problem is there, Tay?
Darling, what's happened? He's a child.
And they are both literal children. Kids, don't get child married. Parents, don't sell your children into child marriage.
You won't hold my hand. I keep trying and he keeps pushing
Yeah,
me
that doesn't bode well.
Say who? Terribly sorry.
Mon Mothma knows exactly what that's like firsthand, but is any of this going to connect? She's been so distant until now.
It's not a mutiny if no one's in charge.
I was always Maya's number 2.
In your
I was
I
always
know it's
supposed to be in
realistic in
charge.
coalitions of people when you're organizing any kind of resistance to have people like this who are disorganized, arrogant, immature chuckleheads. But yeah,
You saw nothing. You were hiding in the bunker.
That's a lot.
I struggle with it in real life, and I'm struggling with it now.
Let's go! See what you've done? Your brother stole our ship.
Say it again. Call me a liar.
You're not even good at that.
Ooh, that was your pilot. And now you're gonna shoot at the other pilot? Okay, that's where we're ending. I'm so glad we're back. This episode was a slow build, just like the beginning of season 1, but I feel like that's exactly what I needed to immerse myself back into this story and have a sense of where all of our characters are in their lives. That heist sequence at the beginning of the episode was perfection. I was amused, I was thrilled, I was tense for Cassian. Weddings are always high stakes, but doubly so when the head of your rebellion cell shows up unannounced. I know that Clea said that she and Luthen were working there as their civilian personas, but I am really curious to see where that's going to go. And I'd love to know what was going through Tay's head because he's never seemed so antsy. The Gorman plot does seem like it's going to be one of the main centerpieces of this season, kind of like Narkina 5 was last season. I would say I'm excited to see it, but I'm actually horrified. If you know, you know. And for our Ferrex crew, it's just like the Empire to show up as soon as they were getting settled somewhere and ruin their peace. And the fact that they're vulnerable, not just because of the uprising on Ferrex, but because they don't have visas, it's so real. I'm rooting for them. And I'm rooting for the community on Mina Rao to rally around them. As for Cassian with the Maya Pay Brigade, please get him off that planet before these idiots can cause any more damage. And speaking of that planet, I think it's the only one where we didn't get a Chiron. And that always makes me a little bit suspicious that it's somewhere we've seen before. So, yeah then. We on Yavin 4. Anyway, it's been such a great time watching with you guys. I'll see you in the next episode.